Okay, I think this is working. Is this working? Oh my God, I've got the wrong camera. Of course I have the wrong camera. Why? Because nothing can be easy. Here we go. Blew the opening on that one. Hello everybody, I hope you can all hear me. I am here in Vancouver. I just got back and I've been scrambling around trying to get this rig set up. Of course, this is not my geeky basement. I am in lovely Vancouver, the city that never sleeps. No, it sleeps. It rains a lot too, and it snows, and there are a lot of sirens in downtown Vancouver. But that being said, it's lovely to be here. I'm glad you all are here. This really came about last minute. I got to Vancouver on Monday. There was a bunch of activity that was going on. I had to isolate. I felt cut off from the world. I wasn't able to sort of go out and get some stuff. And when I was finally able to get out and try to forage for some geeky collectibles, my options were limited. To be honest, they were very limited. And I was really worried about what I was going to do. And then suddenly today, the sun came out. My buddy Jay, for those of you who are watching the previous really quick live stream that I did to just let everybody know that I was running a little bit late, he offered to take me to the best toy store in the world. And I say this without hyperbole. I don't take this don't say it lightly. I'm not just spouting, espousing platitudes here. I'm not blowing sunshine up everybody's ass. This is literally the best toy store I've ever been to in my life. Of course, I'm talking about Toy Traders out in Langley, British Columbia. Shout out to Matthew and his entire staff out there. This is a special place. This is a special place. I've been to a lot of toy stores, a lot of collectible stores, and they've all been fantastic, but there's something about Toy Traders that takes it to that next level. And it was a good day today. Today was a really, really good day. And it went from, literally, I was telling Matthew, who's the owner, from 0 to 60 in terms of not having anything to unbox to suddenly having a ton of stuff to unbox. So it was good. It was kind of like a nice release for me. And I'm sorry. I got a few collectibles. I basically shopped like it was 1999 and Y2K was coming and we didn't know what was going to happen. So I loaded up. Anyways, welcome everybody to my channel. I am, of course, Paul Sun-Hyung Lee. This is not my geeky basement. This is my geeky hotel apartment. Let's call it that. And it's cool because there's like, it's a fresh slate. It's a fresh slate. I'm starting to build another sort of geeky sort of place here. And oh, I just want to point out to this t-shirt right here, gifted to me by Matthew over at Toy Traders. I gotta get up on this thing. There you go. How cool is that? He got this shirt commissioned. There are over 100 characters on here. And again, Matthew, I forgot the name of the artist, but he'll let me know. He'll text me, and I will, in the description below, I'll put a link down to the artist, and I'll link to Toy Traders, which is a very, very fantastic toy store, and I've been to a lot, and this one is, what sets it apart? Other than the sheer size, the sheer volume, the diversity of collectibles, toys, games, books, video games as well, the dioramas, the displays, the loose toys, how organized it is. What really does set it apart in my book is the vibe of the store, because you have a wide range of people attending, from like little kids to grandparents. And as well, it's the staff. The staff make the place magical. You can tell everybody who works there loves working there, and they believe in what they're doing, and they're investing in the place. And that's special. When you go into a place and people genuinely, you get that sense, that vibe that they love working there, it's perfect. And so, yeah, I love the place. I love the place. I just wish it wasn't as far away from me as it is, but I'm gonna find a way to get out there, so don't you worry. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Let's see who is in the Bitter Hotel apartment. Sounds weird. The Bitter Hotel apartment. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say the Geeky Hotel apartment, but I said bitter, because I was thinking Bitter Asian too. Anyways, Aaron S is in, I'm just gonna call it the basement. Aaron S is in the basement. We've got Val A, Mike Wan, Thomas D, hello one and all, hello to you. We've got Tom in the basement with us tonight. We've got Colin Hollis, my neighbor. Val A is here. We've got Mel Dade, hey, happy belated birthday, my friend. I hope it was a great one. you're asking how the pizza was. I did ask that. Put out a wide net for, I was feeling the need for some Chicago deep dish style pizza. I got a lot of responses back. Vancouver doesn't really do deep dish pizza from what I've heard, although just late in the game I just did get a link to a Chicago style place that I'm going to try out later on. But I went with a place that was rated high on Uber Eats in the end because I got hungry, and so I ordered from a place called Panago, which got 4.8 out of 5, and I figured, okay, so I ordered from them, and it was good. It was good. It wasn't deep dish, but it hit the spot, and that's what I wanted. Sean P., my brother from another mother, is in the basement. We've got DarrenLye.com, my buddy Darren from the CEO of the Rebel Legion in Canada. How are you, my friend? Congratulations on getting your newest costume approved. He's got yet another Jedi costume out there. It's giving me envy. I'm getting envious. Super jelly for that. We got Melissa K. Hey, from Sweden. How are you? Mike Yuan, my friend, my brother. There he is. He predicts nothing can be easy. And right off the bat, nice to know I'm sticking those landings. Rebecca Martello, John Carmen, JW, Ashley Brienzo, and we've got Louis Lebit, Susie TH, and Joe Galati, my friend, Jinpei05, hello, how are you? And Daniel Sertle, part of my secret group of nerd friends who goes out collecting for us all. How are you? Looking forward to the future roasts that are inevitably going to happen on this channel, which is cool. Brandy Woods is in the basement. We got Chia Steele. And let's go through the Global Health Science Institute from Southern New Mexico is in the basement so we can start proper. That's fantastic. Chris is here. We've got JW, Navi, Piers the Man, Frank de Los Angeles, Bad Wolf Media. Mike, how are you doing, my friend? Captain Crispy is here. Kenny C3 is in the basement. We also have, there we go. I think, Anna Lee, hello. My wife, my life, my best friend. Anna Lee is in the basement. Can't wait to see how you can flame me tonight. Last night she was in rare form. Was it last night? No, it was Friday night. She torched me. I needed aloe for those burns. She got me. She got me good. So that is the love of my life. I love that. Had so much fun. Charles Stevens is in the basement. I just got a text from Matthew Purdy, who is the owner of Toy Traders, and the t-shirt is from Shane Molina, and it's Hawaii Mako Shop. Hawaiian Mako Shop is his website. Again, once I get my shit together, I will post the link below in the description of this video. But this was generously, I love this shirt. I love it, and I love your store. So here we go. Damaged Queen is in the basement. We got Generation X-Wing Podcast. Hello, my friends. How are you? I hope you're doing well, Rob. Yeah, here we go. Just shredding through this right now. Want to make sure I say hello to everybody. Pammy is here. The new Sam is here. Neo Rage. I love that. Love these usernames. Rodney is in the basement. Robert Donatello, my friend from Oakland. How are you? It's always lovely to see you on this channel. Makes me feel very happy. William Johnson, Multiverse of Movies. CJ Adams, Toying Around Kevin. He's in the basement today. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Half-ass edition, why not the whole ass? Because the whole ass is too much for you to handle, my friend. That's right, Kevin. You can't handle the whole ass. You can't handle the whole ass. Yeah, this really came across super last minute. So, no excuse, except I'm maybe lazy. Northern Nerdcast is in the basement. We've got Shopper Ross, and that's it. Okay, here we go. We got a super chat from Mike Wan. Mikey, thank you so much. Right off the bat, thank you for that. It says, glad to see you're safe, sound, and ready to do your avatar thing. Just one question. Where can peeps get that bitter gear again? Oh my God. Mike, you're killing me. I'm not on my home setup. I do not have the scrolly things. I don't have the thank you to the channel members. I guess I should have been doing that this week. I didn't, much like, you know, my kids. My dog ate my my homework. I should have been doing it, didn't do it. But if you are interested in some of the bitter merch that I have, not wearing a hat today, but it is the Represent hat, the bitter hat, and of course I think we have a couple left in the con exclusive royal purple color and gold colors. You can always go to bitterasiandude.com/merch, and you can order some of those sweet hats. And that's, you heard it from here. Thank you so much. We got some discussion here about Boba Fett, which is fantastic. People are watching the book of Boba Fett. I'm enjoying it. Again, I am part of a special Nerdcast. It is a live stream on Toying Around's channel, Kevin, every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, that's 6 Pacific time. Yoko McCann, Ernie, who is, I forget his last name, but his handle is The Fallen Fett. Kevin and myself, we participate in a show called The Book of Boba Tea, and we do a recap of the latest episode of The Book of Boba Fett. And last night's episode, or a couple of nights ago, the most recent episode was fantastic. The discussion around it, at least, and I really liked it. Check out his channel for the rewatch. Join us there on YouTube Friday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, for some really cool Book of Boba Fett chat. And we got another super chat here. Speaking of, from Christopher Colvin, my friend. Hello, thank you so much. Excited for a great live stream. So am I. It's been, I missed last week, so I feel like something was missing, and I'm really super happy that I'm able to we're doing this. It's working. Yoko is in the basement or the hotel room. Well, not literally, but she's here in spirit. Thank you so much, Yoko. Thanks for joining us. I think it's funny that people thought, instead of you saying Fennec Shan, that people heard FedEx and thought you wanted to cosplay as a FedEx delivery driver, but I think that's great. That's great. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get started. We were talking about, this is a great transition, by the way, for all those of you who are taking notes out there. Fantastic transition. I'm a professional. This is what I do. But speaking of Boba Fett, for those of you who are new to this channel, take a drink, first of all, because I use the phrase, for those of you who are new. Basically what I do is I take a geeky collectible that's in my collection, I unbox it, I do a half-assed review, and then we chat. And that's basically it. So we have a lot of fun geeking out, and we have another super chat here from Multiverse of Movies, $5, thank you so much. Love your channel, man. Keep up the great content. Thank you so much for this generous donation. All the super chats, they go right back into the channel. I do not line my pockets with any of the money. It goes towards helping create this half-assed content for all of you. And really what this is about is community building for me, because I love this group of geeky nerds who gets together and we celebrate opening up a bunch of toys and chatting about it and having a good time and roasting each other and really building each other up. That's what I want this channel to do, and it's been doing that. So I am super happy that people are finding enjoyment in this content. So thank you so much for that super chat. What was I saying? I was talking about Book of Boba Fett. Yeah, so in that spirit, in that vein, what I have for you, and I think you all saw it because I blew the opening, I went out to Toy Traders today and I was able to pick up this lovely, that's not you. Nothing can be easy. Here it is. I got this lovely 40th anniversary edition of the Hot Toys Boba Fett. That's right, the world's fallingest bounty hunter. Yes, that's right. I did not say dangerous. I said the fallingest bounty hunter, because he seems to fall down a lot, at least in the original trilogy. I mean, Fallen Fett, one of the live streamers, one of the panelists on Kevin's live stream, we like to joke with him, we like to tease him, because the Boba Fett in the original trilogy, and bear with me here, he looked cool, but he didn't really do that much, right? Except maybe get knocked into the Sarlacc pit by accident by a blind guy. So we love to chirp him about that. And in fact, I didn't realize this till Kevin pointed it out, but his screen name is The Fallen Fett. And they call him The Fall-In Fett to chirp him and to roast him. And I thought, I found great enjoyment out of that. Anyways, so I got this this lovely thing from Toy Traders. So I was able to get my Hot Toys fix in. Super happy, super excited to start up with this. I'm fooling around with these different camera angles and this whatnot. So here is the overhead cam shot of, if this works, come on, press that button. There we go. And again, this is the 40th anniversary edition of Boba Fett. He's got his Empire Strikes Back, more specific, it's the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. Give me, these are the colors, the representation of it. It's Hot Toys. You know it's going to look great, detail-wise, and I can't wait to explore it with you all. As well, we have this beautiful thing I picked up from Toy Traders as well. Now this is the Heroes Collector Museum Edition of Iron Man's Mark I Arc Reactor. I saw this and I was like, must have, insta buy. This is something that I just recently rewatched Avengers Endgame, and you know, this is for those of you who haven't seen the movie yet. Spoiler alert! Plug your ears, mute your thing. Tony Stark, of course, makes the ultimate sacrifice, and during the memorial for him, they take this and they like a Viking burial. They don't set it on fire. They just throw it out in the lake and it floats away on flowers. Anyways, I saw this. This looks like a stunning replica. Cannot wait to open this up and do that. And I'm gonna pace myself. Because I know it is late. Toy Cam has an echo. The Toy Cam has an echo. Which one's the Toy Cam? Is that the overhead cam? Oh, there we go. Thank you, Anna. Half-assed edition. Because nothing can be easy. Take a drink. Take a drink. Oh, and Kevin, toying around. This is for you. Everybody knows. I drink White Claws. So here we go. Let's start. Yay. Okay. Overhead cam. There we go. Overhead cam. So this is the Hot Toys Boba Fett. It is the MMS574 for those of you who like the codes. It's got the standard box with the hey, who made it, and the warning of don't eat the little pieces, right? This is what I love about this. This is very similar to the Darth Vader 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back in that it is a slip sleeve. There we go. And when you unveil it, ooh, there we go. You've got it's kind of like that throwback to the old school packaging, right? Like you've got for the action figures, you've got the Fett. Yeah, the Boba Fett look to it. It's got the side art is great. I don't know if you can. There you go. Get rid of that glare. Too much lens flare. We got another super chat from Toying Around. Thanks, Kevin. And thus the West Coast collection begins. Cheers! Yes, absolutely. Gotta start from somewhere. Right? In the back. Now, I love this. Now, these are actually, this is not a screenshot. This is a 1/6 scale photography. They've taken pictures of the Fett with the stormtroopers, and they've recreated a diorama of the chamber in Bespin. And here's some great pictures of some of the details, but we're going to take a look at them up close and personal, too, right? Let's do it. And right here, Boba Fett was one of the most feared bounty hunters in the galaxy, who fell into a pit. Sorry, a genetic clone of his father, bounty hunter Jango Fett. Boba learned combat and martial skills from a young age. Over the course of his career, which included contracts in the Empire and the criminal underworld, he became a legend. A legend at falling into pits by accident. Sorry, I'll stop. Okay, so we're gonna open this up here. I'm gonna get my knife, get my tool. I'm going to do that, and we are going to open this box up carefully, easy, and we're going to extract. Woo! Lovely. And look at what we have. It is your basic clamshell configuration. right? 2 levels. You've got a spare head, your accessories tray, extra hands, and instructions. My favorite. I love instructions. Instructions are great. Look at all these people here talking about Boba Fett, whether I'm being too hard on the Fett or not. I don't think I am. Movie Boba Fett was, let's face it, he looked cool, but really did very little except fall into a Sarlacc pit. He basically hid behind Vader's cape. That's what I'm saying. That's what he did. He hid behind Vader's cape. He hid in garbage, followed Han to Bespin, squealed on him, tattled on him, had the Empire basically do all the heavy lifting. Boba Fett didn't capture him. He squealed on him, and then Vader came in with his squad of stormtroopers, ambushed him, and there you go. And that's the thing. And he even didn't want him to be put in carbonite. He was crying about that, going, "He's worth a lot to me. He's not worth, he's not worth a lot to me dead." And that's what he was worried about. But Vader was the one who's like, "No, you'll be compensated if he dies." And in the end, that's all he did. He's like a glorified delivery dude who fell into a Sarlacc pit. So it really wasn't until, and let's be fair, Mandalorian season 2 that he became the badass that everybody wanted. And that carries through into the book of Boba Fett. So this is how I feel. I think he looked awesome. Really, what they've done for him has been fantastic. I think it's great. And spoiler alert: anybody who hasn't watched Spider-Man: No Way Home, plug your ears, put it on mute. I'll wait. It's basically his Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire redemption arc. It is Jamie Foxx's redemption arc in terms of people not being real big fans of the original iterations of it, and then really sort of like, getting a second chance. And I think that's exactly it. Okay, you can unpause now or listen in. So, all right, here we go. We got this tray of goodies. Look at that. So you've got his EE3. EE3, I think. You nerds out there, tell me what his blaster was. He's got his 2 different forms of his pistols, different gauntlets, vibro knife, all these different little weapons there. Great accessories tray pack. And then I'm going to switch over to the OLED cam. Ooh, the tray. There's even more hands underneath the tray. So you've got 2 different sets of hands. Right now, the differences that I can see, these gloves are brown, these gloves are gray. There are different variations, probably for different looks within the movie. I know there's a Return of the Jedi version of Boba Fett as well. I'm taking out these instructions right here because I love instructions. And I laugh at anybody who throws instructions away and has the arrogance to think that they know everything about anything and can figure it out without instructions. So I've spoken about instructions. So those of you playing the drinking game, take a drink, because I'm talking about the instructions. And this is what I like. They also create, look at that. That's like little artwork they've included. So it's dual purpose, not only instructional, but, entertaining. It's got some entertainment value. The Star Wars saga continues. The Empire Strikes Back. Look at that. And these are all the bounty hunters, right? There's Bosk, IG-88, Forlum, and the other dude. And there you go. They tell you the range of motion for Boba's head, the pistola, where the different accoutrement, the different accessories go into. He's got his rocket pack and how to mount it. Oh, it looks like they've got hooks on it instead of magnets. Different Boba head, different Boba shoulder bells, the different attachments, flame, not flame hands, how to put his belt together. All right, and the base, the cape and spats, the interchangeable jetpack, the J pistol, and how to put together the base. So So there you go. There you go. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. All right, we're gonna put this to the side. We're gonna open this up. All right, first, with that, the head comes in the top clamshell, the extra head, the spare head. There you go. Comes in the plastic bag to help keep it from getting scratched. I call this thing, this is very much like what a serial killer would do to people. Of course, this is to protect. The biggest difference between this head is he's got the big the eyes that are painted on there. The rangefinder does move up and down. There's the regular sort of socket for the head. Yeah, it's a nice paint job. Nice paint job. I like the weathering effect here. Not really. There's no dent. This is pre-dent though. Pre-dent. I mean, there's scuffing, but there's no dent. Let's take a look and see if there is a dent in this actual BOBA. Go. It's got this plastic bag. Let's pull off his head. Oh, and there it is. There it is. You got the dent, the dented helmet. So the two heads, depending on what you want pre-dent, post-dent. There's a comparison, and there is a color difference between the two as well. Whoops, there you go. Color difference between the two. The kill stripes are painted yellowish orange, and here they're darker color, darker brown. The weathering is slightly like this is more weathered. They show this is an older version. Looks like the ears are painted differently. Right. Same with the vents on the back and on the side. The rangefinder is painted differently as well. It's a slightly different. This one, it looks beefier. It's got more of the silver to it, and this one has more the black and silver. So there's the two. Right. So there's that, which is a good choice. There you go. He's got all of his braids right there. I think these are supposed to be like Wookiee braids or Padawan braids from the bounties that he's taken down. The cape, the iconic cape. Oh, it's got wire in it. Cape has wire in it, so you can shape it and whatnot. Yeah, look at that. Actually, look at the detail here on the belt and the buckle system. Wow, that's pretty involved. That's great. This is one of my favorite things about Hot Toys. Got some thread on your butt. There you go. Look at the butt of Boba Fett. Okay, that's a new series, not the book, the butt. The butt of Boba Fett. Knee pads. It's got his knee rockets there, which is great. I love it. They have here the plastic wrap to protect the wrists and whatnot. We'll remove those. It's just on the one wrist. There's flight suits. Got interesting range of motion. I don't think that's supposed to have, that's disturbing. There we go. There we go. Looks like a, yeah, it's double jointed elbows, butterfly joints on the shoulders. Booties on his feet. So this always reminds me of delivery men coming into your home or servicing your car. They don't want to get the interior of your stuff dirty, so they wear the booties. I know this is just to protect his boots from getting wrecked, so I'm just going to remove them here. Now it's gone. But look at that. This is what I love. Look at that, the level of detail, the Velcro straps around his ankles for his spats. He's got his boots with the spikes on them. the flight suit itself, the material, the saddlebags, thigh bags, butter BOBA Fett, hip armor, utility belt. It's all there. It's all there. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put him here, and here we go. He's got 2 different rocket packs. 2 different rocket packs, which is great. Love it. Love it. And they're in individual bags. Individual bags. So you got 2 different versions. It's like the red pill or the blue pill. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? Which reality do you want? And slight differences between the 2 of them. Not only just the paint, but just in the makeup. Like this rod here is slightly truncated here. A little bit more detail on the underside of this rocket pack versus the green one. You're missing all these greeblies here. And again, these just, yeah, the paint scheme. Alrighty then, so we got that. Alright, I'm gonna sit back down here because I'm standing, and that's very interesting here. What's going on? What is going on over here? No. Serial killer talk. Serial killer talk. Oh, it's because the bags. Yeah. And I think I saw my wife post, how do I know what a serial killer does? Well, I live with you, baby. Not that I'm saying anything. Miss you. Just looking here. Yes, I am on. Okay, so let's take a look at the instructions. Now, the 2 different rocket packs, obviously, are from 2 different eras. I will admit, not the hugest Boba Fett fan from the get-go, so I might be a little bit not up to speed in terms of the significance of the different colors. The one, I don't remember his jetpack being this colorful. This might be pre-Empire Strikes Back. My recollection is always the Fett had this color scheme instead of this one. This one feels more like the comic book one. But you nerds can tell me. You nerds can tell me about this. Yeah. Tell me, which one was, what is the significance of this colored one? Because I have a feeling this one feels more like the cartoon or the comic book stuff. So that's the one. If Ernie's here, he can probably tell us. Fill some space. One color's for bunny ears, is the other for after you got hit by a rock. Okay, I'll take that. Let's try it on. Okay, so we're gonna try. Okay, okay, so the back of Fett has actually they're little straps with buckles on them. So I think you're supposed to hook them on. The blue one, okay, so here we go. We're getting all you nerds are coming in. The colored one is a concept version. The blue one is Jedi, some people are saying. So we got Steve 3, hey Stevie, says that the colorful is for Empire, he believes. Don't take his word for it, but perhaps it is. Someone is also, Mike is backing up, the blue one is on Jedi. All right. We have here, Ashley is weighing in and saying the colored one is the concept version. Very good. And the more green, okay, I'll take this. The green jetpack is from Empire Strikes Back, and I think so. This is the one I remember from Empire. So there's that as well. And yeah. There you go. So let's hook up the green one. Anyways, as I was saying before, focus. See, it's got the buckles on the back, no magnets, just like. And I have to say, I prefer the magnets to trying to hook these. You can see there's little. Come on. Focus. Looks like a sad face. Oh, I'm Boba Fett's jetpack, and I got hit and I exploded by accident. Does it? It looks like it. Looks like a sad face, sad droid face. Where's Ernie? Where's Ernie? Okay, I have to do this. I have to hide my face to do. Ah, fuck. Focus! Focus! Focus for F's. There. Come on. Come on. Come. We're gonna play this game forever. Anyways, there are two little hooks. Two little bloody hooks. And you're supposed to hook them onto each of these. And I'm already going cross-eyed trying to do this. And that's, the instructions say, yeah, just hook them on. Hook them on. So I'm gonna try. To do it. And this is why magnets, I think, for the win. Magnets are way easier. It also doesn't help that these are so flimsy that if you brush them, the buckles, the little buckles tilt back and they don't fall. They're not heavy enough to lie straight down. And so if you miss it, yeah, if you miss that window of opportunity, it won't hook on. This is frustrating. So I got one. Got one. Here's the other. Get the other. Come on. Holy fudge. If there are any children out there, cover your ears. Fuck! Okay. There we go. Okay, that was a pain in the ass. That was legit a pain in the ass. So it's hooked on. It doesn't feel, I mean, you're posing it. It's not actually firing, because if it was firing, it would whoosh, take off on him. Yeah, and I just hooked it off. So this is the one thing that I really like about the Mandalorian jetpack. It's on the Death Watch Mandalorian as well. Every version, the Beskar version of Mandalorian is great. It looks good. So, hold on, I'm getting a text here. Ernie is now at How We Do Disney. Yes, the chat is okay. How We Do Disney LRU. That is our friend Ernesto, Ernie. He is at the Fallen Fett on Instagram. He is part of the not triumvirate, a triumvirate of panelists. I mean, Kevin would be the host, so there'd be three of us as panelists. So that is Ernie. He's a huge Boba Fett fan, and he knows everything about Boba Fett. And we were first asking about the significance, Ernie, between the green jetpack and the blue one. And we had like this, the blue one was from Return of the Jedi, and the green one's from Empire Strikes Back. We also had somebody speculate that the blue one was the concept art for it. They're there. We also have the differences between the glove colors, because we have gloves that are brown versus gloves that are gray. So do you know the difference between those ones too? We got a super sticker from Matthew Purdy, $27.99. Wow, thank you. Hippo character stands idle whilst the new and most powerful body attachments do their things, with the word OP in the background. Man, there we go. Ecamm does weird things. It literally just puts a description of what the super sticker is. I can see the super sticker in the other one. Thank you so much, Matthew, for that great super chat sticker. It is a hippo with the arm. Everybody else can see it. I was the only one who was reading it off of the description for Ecamm, which is the the program I'm using to run this live stream, which is awesome. We've got another one from Ashley Brienzo, a super chat. Thank you so much. You slayed it on Strike a Pose this week. Thank you so much. I still say you was robbed. Boo Webs. Thank you very much. I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, I was jobbed. I'm gonna have Terry Smith on as a guest soon. I'm hoping for next week. Gonna have him on a live stream. I'm gonna bug him about that. I'm gonna chirp him so hard about that, because I think, you know, anecdotally speaking, not anecdotally, I think just personally, Rahul, I thought his pose was great. I thought Garrett's pose was great, but they were like, this is a strike a pose. It was supposed to be more dynamic, and I kind of feel like I got jobbed. So I'm gonna bug Terry about that. He's a fantastic collector, fantastic human being. He's a lot of fun, and I'm gonna have fun roasting him. So tune in, I'll have more details about Terry, who is a collector extraordinaire. If you don't know, Sideshow Collectibles, they have their own YouTube channel. Go check it out. They have first looks, previews of the newest hot toys that are coming out. They also have a show called Strike a Pose, where 3 contestants take a 1/6 scale figure, all the same, and they have 12 minutes to pose them. And I was lucky enough to be on the recent channel. So check it out. Strike a Pose on Sideshow Collectibles. It was a fun competition. So yeah, and I got robbed. That's all I'm going to say. Let's look at this Boba Fett figure here. Some of the things that we talked about, some of the articulation for the arms, the elbows and the hands, range of motion there. He's got some twist in his torso as well, right? A little bit of twistage happening. It's mid torso, not quite the hips, right? So, and you've got a little bit of flexibility there. The legs, obviously, let's do the stress test. Oh, he's going. How low can he go? Ooh. Okay, you can't quite do the splits. I can feel it stopping right there. So he could do the, if he's riding on a bantha or something. So that's actually not too bad considering. He's got in terms of his leg joints. Ooh, I like that, the double knee. You can get some really dynamic posing with that. Now his boots are it's a one piece. So the ankle, in terms of like getting the foot in a kneeling sort of bent position would be difficult, I think, just because it is a one piece. But at least you can rotate them, which is great. Let's look at the head. The head itself has limited, but not bad. Side to side, a little up, a little down. That's pretty good. And yeah, so the armor itself feels like it's removable. It might be glued down in some spots up top. The chest plates. Here's the thing: the chest plates are a little bit askew. I'm finding they're a little bit off center, and so I don't know if that's the flight suit or the vest itself being twisted, but it seems a bit like you'd want to adjust it. I lost a point during the competition because when the figure I had, like the pants were wrinkled a little bit, I lost a point for that. And I want to call bullshit on that just because I work in the film and TV industry, obviously. And one of the things that's always, and I know it's their job, but one of the things that's always bugged me is when wardrobe would come in and they would fix my shirt because it was all wrinkled. And for me, it's like that takes away from the authenticity of a scene. In real life, we don't have people doing that. In real life, when we're doing things, we're not checking our clothes to see if they're wrinkled or not. And so that imperfection, for me, is perfection. It looks lived in, it looks real. And so I left that in with the figure that I had, and I lost a point on that. I said, well, you have to consider that. So, yeah, I did consider it, and I left it because it seems more real. I mean, yes, I understand. We're buying into the concept that a teenager gets bitten by a radioactive spider, doesn't die and gets superpowers. But still, I really think that if we want to entrench him in a real world sort of environment, then you have to have little things like that. It's like in the movies when an actor gets blown up and the makeup is still perfect. They've got, dirt and stuff smudged all over their face, but the eyeliner, the mascara, everything is perfect. That bugs me because it's like that would never happen in real life. So anyways, oh, looks like Ernie's there. He's fighting off. He's not fighting off people. He's answering these questions. J Guys in Colors, one of the many early concept designs. Yes, of course, he's talking about, and we talked about this earlier too, the, whoop, come on, there we go. Talking about these Jag eyes there. And this is, again, to note, this is a pre-helmet dented helmet. Pre-helmet dent. Cad Bane dual. So that's a pretty helmet. That's a pretty helmet. This is a pretty skull. Yeah. So again, the flight suit is cool. It is twisted on his body. You can see here the back armor there. This is lifting up quite a bit. There's a lot of movement on this, which actually might help in terms of posing the figure. I know for the troopers that I have, the armor, the shoulder bells, the biceps, the forearm pieces, the thigh armors, the shin armor, the butt plate, those really do limit the motion of the joints, so it's harder to pose them. Here you have Fett's. You've got his shoulder armor bits here. They are quite flexible. This is something that I've noticed just as a cosplayer. I see the Mandalorian mercs, and the lovely thing about their costumes is that there does seem to be a lot of room for mobility. So when the chest plates are actually attached to a soft part, instead of being like a clamshell like the TKs, you can move more as a Mandalorian merc because of the plate system versus being a stormtrooper, because you're actually encased in a suit of armor. That's something that I'm always jealous of. If you can sit down in your cosplay, I think that's a huge bonus. Ask Steve 3. He's a member of the 501st Legion. He cosplays as a stormtrooper, and it's hard to sit down in that armor. It's hard to kneel down. It's hard to, take a knee on it. And so yeah, you're either standing or just standing. You could be lying down when you get shot, which is a lot. But there. This cape is removable. There's a little hook, an eyelet on it, it looks like, which is great because, in the world of Edna mode, no capes! Because he could get hit, and he could get caught, and he could get sucked into a Sarlacc pit by accident. Ooh. He didn't have his cape on. No, he didn't. He just got hit by a blind guy by accident and flew into the maw of the Sarlacc. Looking at you, Ernie. He was the fall-in Fett. Here we go. Mandalorian mercs. They are the branch of the 501st, of course, addressed as mercenaries. More specifically, Mandalorians. And there's some really fantastic looking cosplays. And it's great because they can make, much like the Jedi, they can personalize it and make, you don't have to have canon. They're different non-canon variations of that armor, and I think that I love that. Love it. There you go. There we go. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Truth hurts, Ernie. I'm sorry. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. I love this. Everybody's like piling on. Boba Byrne. Melissa K. Posterizing. There we go. And Rodney's asking, what did I take from the Mandalorian set? I took nothing but fantastic experiences. Honestly, there was so much I wanted to take. I'm not going to do that. I want to be asked back. The last thing you want to do is get fired because you tried to steal something from set. So no, I did not take anything. Although I did receive a lovely package from the my friend Yang, who was assistant props master. She sent me a really nice package of some screen used Sabak cards, which I thought was really cool. So I have that as a keepsake from that set. And of course, memories. memories. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna sing anything more. I promise. So there's that. Easter of Fall. Were you in the show? WTFF. Dude, where have you been? Sorry, that was harsh. I didn't want to mean. I played Captain Carson Teva in episode 2 and episode 4 of season 2. So if you rewind it, that dude in one of the X-Wings that pulls up alongside of the Razor Crest and gives him a hard time, that was me. The dude who was chastising him and saying, hey, next time, you know, why don't you fix your transponder and we won't vaporize you? That's me. The dude afterwards in Grief Karga's office trying to get information about the Razor Crest, that was me. The dude who's trying to get Cara Dune to join the New Republic, that was me. So, just saying. No, not assistant to the props master, the assistant props master, if that makes sense. So it's a big job, obviously, making props. And so she was the assistant props master. It's not The Office. This is not The Office. Oh, Steve. Did I bring my special coin to this trip? So here's a sad story, Steve. I brought that coin last time I was here. And what he's referring to is Jon Favreau gave me a Mandalorian season 2 coin. And it was great. It was like the Mandalorian's head. Said this is the way. It was all Mando script. Very proud of it. Loved it. I lost it. I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it is. I either lost it in Vancouver or somewhere at home, but I can't find it. So I'm massively bummed about that because I lost that coin. So I think next time I see John, Jeff, I'm going to see if I can get another one because he's giving them out. They have a lot of them. But yeah, I'm really bummed because that was the one he gave me my first day on set of Mando, season 2. So it'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. AIM is in the basement. Hello, Wildcard. Wildcard's asking, hey, did I like the Book of Boba Fett? I'm liking it so far. Really digging it. I thought the second episode really took it up a couple of notches, which was great. I didn't hate the first episode. Like a lot of people, there's a lot of hate for the first episode. A lot of people going, oh, nothing's happening. And I don't know why that bugs me, because I think we've been spoiled as audiences. I think we really need to sort of pump the brakes in terms of getting everything that we want right away, because it's storytelling. You got to invest in the story. You need those background on the characters, just so that there's a payoff. There's a big enough payoff. You know, at the end of that season. I think it's 8 episodes. We had this discussion whether it's 7 or 8. I thought it was 8. We're hearing 7. Who knows? But I think we need that build up. The story's got to go somewhere. And if you blow your wad in the first episode, where are you going to go? Where are you going to go with that? So I really wish people could exercise a little bit. Like, give a show a chance. Just give him a chance. Give the show a chance. So there's that. Here we go. Check the coin inside. If there are children out there, parents, if you have your children, cover their ears, earmuffs. You know how we have Shut Up, Tommy? I got a new one. Fuck you, Daniel. Fuck you. I say that with love. Daniel's a friend. No, it's not it's too big to be my hot toy speeder bike. For those of you who don't know, when I unboxed the speeder bike, the Mandalorian speeder bike, I lost a little magnet from it was tiny and it fell inside the speeder bike, and it's still there. I can hear it rattling around. I've not been able to get that yet. So anyways, you can undo your ears now. Yeah, sorry, I had to. It's late at night too. It's like 9 o'clock Sunday. There's no school. There's no in-person school. It's virtual school. That's right, still virtual school. Anyways. Good night, Mel. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Here we go. I've not seen Cobra Kai yet, Kevin. I watched season 1. Haven't caught up for the rest. Steve is saying here, people are being taught patience with these shows. I think so. Too many judgy fans out there. I agree. I agree. Here we go. Susie TH, I'm sorry, I apologize for the profanity. Luckily, she's busy trying to catch up to her 5-year-old sister, so she wouldn't have caught it. That's good. I'm sorry. Every once in a while, this show is not for kids, although I know kids watch it, so I try my best. But those of you who are drinking, take a drink, because profanity. There you go. Left Coast Graphics is asking, are you working or just visiting Vancouver? I'm working out here. I am working on the live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I have been cast as Uncle Iroh. So I'm going to be out here for the next few months working on that fantastic show. Very, very excited about it. You know, pursuant to that, JD Guts is asking, how different is it with no mustache up top? It's different. I'm getting used to it, but it's weird feeling the air here, if that makes sense. It's the first time I've shaved in like over 10 years. They want me to grow this out a little bit more, so this is the longest it's been in a while, which when I'm eating, it gets in my mouth. I try not to, but when you're putting food in your mouth, sometimes hair it's gross. It's gross. There you go. Yeah, After Hours with Bitter Asian Dude. Adults only. I think there'd be an opening for that. Go. Flavor saver. That's so gross. It's funny, but it's so gross. Because it's true. It is true. Okay. Melissa K is asking, is Anna and the boys, are they going to be able to visit? Yes. March break. That's the plan. Have them out here March break. And hopefully by then, this stupid Omicron variant will have burned out and we can actually go out and do stuff. But it'll be lovely just to see them. Anyways. Okay. Yeah. Charles Stevens is saying, I need some wax for that beard and mustache. I actually do have it. And I do apply it. It's a beard balm and some wax. But over the course of the day, it wears off, and it's later for me here, so I don't have it here. And what's going on here? What is going on here? Yes, I just heard. My wife told me. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. It's been a terrible time lately. Betty White, Bob Saget, Sidney Poitier. We're of that age now. Although he's fairly young. He's not that much older than I am. Jeez. But yeah, rest in peace, Bob Saget. This is just for you, Chris. Oh, sorry. This is just for you, Chris. Ichuta. How rude. I love that. That's probably one of the biggest laughs I had in Empire was that happening to C-3PO. Okay, let's move on. No, let's keep. Am I keeping going? Let's keep going. Let's look at some of these other. You know what? I think the momentum for Boba Fett. Everybody's done with. Well, let's see. What is this? There we go. So this is the Boba Fett. This is, we'll call it the Fett Cam. Fett Cam. Come on. Boba Fett Cam. He's worth a lot. Oh no! He's no good to me dead. See, look, he fell down. Just like in the movies. He's used to it. It's fine. He's fine. He's fine. We'll call that the Boba Fall Cam. Just for you, Ernie. Just for you. Okay, so Boba's there. Next up, we have... It's okay. I got another head for him. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's fine. It's fine. He'll be fine. Let's move on. It's not funny. I'm the most feared bounty hunter in all the world. The universe, the galaxy. Well, my mom says I'm special. Wait, I don't have a mom. My dad wait a minute, he's gone too. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. His jetpack failed to fire, and Mace Windu cut his head off. Quite a sad ending to the the universe's most feared bounty hunter. Okay, we're gonna move on. We got here the Iron Man Mark 1 arc reactor that he built in a cave when he was captured by terrorists. I forget the name. Was it the 10 hand? No. You Marvel nerds out there, I don't know Marvel as much. What was the name of that terrorist organization that had Tony Stark? I know they were hired by Jebediah Stane. Jebediah, jeez, I'm thinking Jebediah Springfield. Obadiah Stane. I want to think it was linked to the same organization, I think because I did the link, the same organization that the Mandarin was attached to. The 10 rings? Was it the 10 rings or the 10? I want to say 10 hangs, but 10 rings. Hands. But yeah, so he built this in a cave with nothing but scraps. So let's take a look at it. I saw this and was like, oh, instant. I'm a huge fan of the Hero Collector series. I've really recently gone hardcore into the Battlestar Galactica starships. Pretty much got the whole series there. And of course the Star Trek stuff is great. And even more recently, I've picked up the Space 1999 different Eagle variations. So there's the transport one, the Eagle Lab, and the Eagle transport with the booster rockets. So yeah, huge. Let's open this up. Let's go to the, oh, what about me? Oh, I'm still here. Yes, you are, Boba. But we're gonna move to this here. Proof that Tony Stark has a heart. The packaging is brilliant. I love it because you see exactly what you want. It's not just a picture of it, it's there. And yes, there is a lot of plastic. It's not as sustainable, but damn, it looks good. And now here you go. Mark 1, the Mark 1 Iron Man. He's got the Mark 1 Arc Reactor there. First appearance, Marvel Studios Iron Man. This is a 1-to-1 scale replica model. And they're gonna come out with these. Now these are not 1-to-1 scale, I would imagine, but these are like, you've got Captain America's shield, the Infinity Gauntlet, Black Panther's helmet, and of course you have Mjolnir, which is Thor's hammer. And there you go. The Arc Reactor was created by Tony Stark to power an electromagnet in his chest. Right on. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. Open this sucker up. And again, this was an instant buy. Insta-buy from when I saw it. Clamshell. Ooh. Look, it even comes with this. Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, shut up, Boba. Certificate of authenticity. That's fun. I mean, it's not like it's a numbered item or this or that, but it's a fun thing. I mean, I don't think this is actually worth the paper it's printed on. It's not embossed, but it makes it, it's an easy thing to do, and it makes it nice and, it gives it a little bit more of that special feeling. So I like that. So it's a nice touch. Nice touch, Hero Collectors. Thank you so much for that. Let's turn back to here. We've got, it's in a clamshell. There's holy crap, there's a lot of tape around it. It's got a nice weight to it as well. That's from the base. So, all right, I'm gonna have to cut away from yourself, you idiot. Always cut away from yourself so you don't slip and cut yourself by accident. I always say that. Ugh. Tape, my greatest nemesis. Yes, tape, my other nemesis. Like stairs. And magnets. Little magnets. And dents. Wow. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's a resin. resin, look at that. It's got the detail on here is pretty cool. No metal, but it's very dense resin. This is all paint again. It's a nice sculpt. I kind of wish the detailing for the copper wiring was just a little bit more sharper. You can see it there, but I just wish, I mean, he made it in a cave, right? So there's no way it could be this fine. If it was a little bit more imperfect, I think it would have been great. Here now, obviously this is something that Pepper Potts mounted. The actual, does this come out? No. Oh, here's the base. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's nice. Again, this is a thick, heavy piece. Here's the mounting mechanism. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, it just sort of goes in there. This, and then this would. Oh, I see. So there are these cutouts, and they fit into these slots. Like that. And that's it. Doesn't light up. There's no batteries. There. Oh man. Oh, I'm disappointed in that. Yeah, so am I. This is a great. I mean, this looks great. Don't get me wrong. This is great. This looks awesome. But yeah. I'm wondering. This is a missed opportunity. Why doesn't it light up? It would be so easy to just have a light put in here. I mean, it's big enough. You put like what? You put a single A, like a double A battery, two double A batteries, or a triple A battery in there. You get an LED light, and Bob's your uncle. This is such a missed opportunity. I think that's unfortunate. Hero Collector. I mean, I don't expect your starships to light up, but at least you have a starship, you have like you have a battle star, you have all these different, like a Viper or this or that, and that's great. But if it's a 1-to-1 scale replica that you have of something that's super cool, I would much rather have something that lights up than this. This is a trade-off. You get this, but this doesn't light up. This needs to light up. I'm curious. I am curious. I'm very curious as to why they didn't do that. I mean, and I will, let's, I mean, it's not like this was cheap. This was, Anna, cover your ears. Cover your ears, baby. No, just cover your ears. It's $100. $100. This looks great. It's dope. It looks dope. It's got good weight to it. And the detail is great, but what it's missing, and it's simple, it's a light. And for that reason alone, I cannot recommend this. If this is really, honestly, this is a $30 prop replica. The way it's put, like, this should be $30. And that's the thing, Hero Collector, it seems like they have two prices, expensive and more expensive. And I'm fine paying like close to $100 for a Battlestar or a Starship or a Viper or a Cylon Raider, but $100 for this and it doesn't even light up? No, I'm sorry. That's disappointing. That is disappointing. I'm happy to have this in my collection. I know my eldest, Noah, he loves Iron Man. I'm happy to gift this to him, but if it doesn't even light up, it's not worth $100. So wait for it to go on sale. It'll probably sit on shelves for a little bit because people go, it doesn't light up, and it's $100. And you'll see this probably on sale in a little bit. But I think I have to say that's such an easy slam dunk, and they missed it. So. Did I keep the receipt? Yes, I kept the receipt, but I'm keeping it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I know somebody who loves it because it goes towards supporting local businesses. And I did get this, and this is through no fault of Toy Traders. No fault. And I know, actually it was funny. I was talking to Matthew earlier, and he's like, if you want to return it, return it. I'm gonna support my local toy store. Oh my God, I could just call it my local toy store. I love that feeling. I'm gonna support them. So yeah, this is, but based on that recommendation though, all you nerds out there, I can't recommend that you pick this up for $100. If you can get it for cheaper, absolutely, but not $100. Not $100. Hey, Captain Rex is in the basement. He's celebrating 4 months of membership. Thank you so much, my friend. Time to hit Home Depot and start a new series, Paul's Custom Collectibles. That could be something. Although I've seen a bunch of kits that are less than $100 where you could make one that lights up. So that's the problem. I think that's if you have third market sellers on Etsy or on Replica Prop Forum who will make something comparable in price but light up, then that's the way to go. That's the way to go. It's just not licensed, right? So, oh, my wife just called me a sucker. That's lovely. Hey, I noticed you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, baby. What's up with that? Yeah. Oh, you better watch out. Don't piss off your wife. She'll kill you. Yeah, she can try. But probably at best, she'll just knock me into a Sarlacc pit by accident. You just keep coming back to that. It's an old joke, old man. I just zinged myself. I have no response for that. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Boba. You're absolutely right. Hey, look, there's some garbage. Maybe you should go hide in it. Yeah, that's right. I've been in Vancouver a little bit too long by myself. I think that much is obvious. And yeah. Here we go. Hey, Vanessa C is in the basement. Going into the pile with Batman thing I didn't like. The Batarang. You're right. That was another massive disappointment. That Batarang was next level lame. Although the Batarang was only $20. So you kind of go, what was I thinking? That's cool. $20. It's not. I mean, it's still. I think that's definitely like a $10 thing. $20, I don't mind. I gave it to my youngest, Miles. He loves it, so that's cool. $20 was $100. That's a bit of a stretch. That is a bit of a stretch. Hey, look at that, Jason Lowe, my buddy Jason. Congratulations on getting your Nerdy Award today. He is an illustrator, storyteller, custom action figure maker extraordinaire, damn fine human being. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for becoming, although I think you already were a member. You must have just been renewing it, but thank you so much anyways, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi to Jason. I like it. All right. I'm not talking about ketchup. Not talking about ketchup today. Not talking about ketchup. The only thing I'll say about ketchup, other than it is a garbage condiment, is that I like talking about it on Twitter just because it does elicit that kind of response. So if you ever hear me, if that ever starts because I'm bored, and it's like that scene in Batman where Alfred says, some men just like to watch the world burn. That's me. If I get bored, I'll start a ketchup war or I'll flame ketchup chips, which is even funnier. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Because people know I hate ketchup. Hate it. Hate it, hate it. Okay. That is, what do I got here? 6:20, I started at 5. How long have we been running for? An hour and 15. Okay, folks, good Lord. Man, I missed you all. I missed being on this channel. I have so many things right now that I need to sort through. I kind of went hog wild on it. I will show you, actually, I got one more thing to unbox tonight. Ta-da! So that I went out to, there's a place around the corner for me called Golden Age Collectibles. Really, really great comic book store, collector store. and I was desperately looking for stuff to unbox. A lot of the Star Wars stuff I already had and I'd already unboxed, so I wasn't finding any joy there. They had a lot of Marvel things, but I'm not super into Marvel, so I was like, I don't know. Like, I love Marvel, don't get me wrong, but I don't collect that stuff because I gotta stay in my lane. But I did spot this Iron Giant. Now, for those of you who've been following the channel before, the first Iron Giant figure that I got was from Niagara Falls when I was there for the Niagara Falls Comic-Con Fan Fest. Oh my God, what a mouthful that is. And that was the first sort of Iron Giant figure that I'd seen in a long time. It's from Diamond Select. I thought, oh, that's great. So I picked that up, wanted to do an unboxing of that. And then when I was in, I was in Los Angeles? Where did I get it from? Crap, I can't remember. Anyways, it was a Comic-Con, it was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of the Iron Giant. He lit up and I went, okay, that's great. So I did the unboxing of that in Los Angeles. I found this. So this is the third variant, which is the battle mode Iron Giant with, and he's got like the big laser arm and whatnot. So like I thought, hey, that's perfect. So let's open this guy up. But what about me? No, Boba, your time is done, my friend. Okay? We're gonna unbox the Iron Giant now. I'm twice the man the Iron Giant is. Yes, I hear you, Boba, but you know what? It's time for you to share that spotlight because really, the Iron Giant, he didn't need to be retconned back into being cool. There you go. So we got the Iron Giant here. Yes, it was $49.99 Canadian. That was actually the least I've ever spent. I have spent on one of these figs because at the Comic-Con in Niagara Falls, I think the one I got there was $70, and then. The one in Los Angeles, because it was a Comic-Con exclusive, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, it was a little bit more than $50. And so this is the cheapest one. And ironically enough, this is the one I kind of wanted the most because he's got his weapons of destruction there. So here's the case. It's got this weird half clamshell, half sort of card back, card side thing on it. There's the side art, Iron Giant, the back. The battle mode Iron Giant, like where you see his arms turn into weapons of mass destruction. And his eyes are the scary sort of like combat mode eyes. If you can see that right there. And yeah, so we're gonna open it up. We're gonna ruin the resale value. Look, it's already been ruined because of that little dent. So it is no longer mint in box, which is great. There's no real subtle way to do this, so I'm just gonna pull the card back now because I'm not gonna keep it in this box. Oh, look away! Oh, look away! Look away! Oh no! I've ruined the resale value. Take a drink. Take a drink. Clamshell. Half-assed instructions. Oh, look, it takes batteries. That means it lights up. What a concept. What a concept. You have something that lights up if you put batteries in it? And who wouldn't do that? I mean, it's such an easy thing to do. Who wouldn't put batteries in the light in something that should light up? Oh, sorry. Let's put that down there. I'm not bitter. Okay. So we don't need this anymore. Here he is. Extra hands. Weapons. And it's got the dreaded metal tie-dyes. And guess what I don't have with me? That's right, I don't have my clippers. So you're going to have to sit here and watch me undo this. This is always... Now there is an art to this where you can just take these and twist them open. There should be. I can never get it. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna look at the comments while I'm doing this. That's right. Lights and under $50. That is correct. Wolf Media is saying, Mike's asking, do we take a drink because you ruined the resale value or because you said I ruined the resale value? It's because I said I ruined the resale value. That's the rule. Okay. Okay. One of, good Lord, one of three metal ties undone. No, Vanessa, I did not bring my special glasses with me. And I'm really regretting that. I think I might have to actually order another pair from Amazon while I'm here, because I can't see this stuff. Two metal ties down. Here we go. Tom is asking, White Claw Paul and Boba for the win. Ow! Son of a fudge! This is a great new normal, spicy and wonderful. Yes, I think I might keep Boba around just for that. The commentary alone, I think, is worth gold. You know, he's a host he's a co-host that nobody asked for. Wildcard is asking, Paul, how many coffees a day? I'll have one in the morning. I just recently started drinking coffee a few years ago. I haven't been doing it for very long, but it has been a couple of years. I'll limit myself. The most I'll have in one day, I average just one, maybe two if I'm feeling saucy. If I'm bored, like the other day, I think the max I've ever had was like 3 cups. And that was just the other day because I was bored. So that was it. But I don't drink a lot of coffee. Now, if you ask me how many Coke Zeros I have in a day, that's I am more of a, it's funny, I'm more of a savory than sweet when it comes to food, for sure. But when it comes to drinks, I like sweet drinks. I like sweet drinks, and I cannot lie. The other mothers can't deny. Yeah, I like sweeter drinks instead. But and we have I liked getting into coffee was great, but we were spending too much money on coffee, so we got one of those Nespresso machines, and so we've been really enjoying that. And then we realized that Nespresso is actually owned by Nestle, which made us feel like garbage, but it not so garbagey that we stopped using it. So that's I know it's such a hypocritical thing, but it was just like, my coffee. So we didn't do that. Okay, so the rest are the plasticky ties that I can cut through. So I'm gonna try to do that without cutting myself. 1, 2, 3. They really don't want you to take this out of the packaging. That was close. That was, I'm not gonna lie. And then the rest fall out. And it falls out. So what I did was I cut the plastic ties on the back end of the plastic. So I had the plastic between the blade and the toy. So I didn't scratch the toy. He says as he drops the toy by accident. And then let's get these. Can I get the guns out without? Nope. Yeah, hey Captain Rex, you're asking if I've been able to see Afterlife? Yes, finally was able to see it with my family. I have the entire wave of the Afterlife figures, with the exception of Phoebe and the big spoiler alert. Whoever hasn't seen Afterlife, earmuffs. You ready? Yeah. So the fact that Egon returns, I kind of figured he would, but this ruined it for me anyways, was the Hasbro 2-pack of Phoebe and the ghost Egon. That pissed me off. Anyways, so those are the ones I don't have, but I did see the movie. Okay, you can unplug now. So there's that. Okay, so his eyes lit up. Purple, look at that. His eyes light up. What? So simple. So simple. And it makes me so happy. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? Who? What company would be dastardly enough to make something that definitely lights up and not put a light in it? Who? Why? I don't know. Shake your head. Shake your head. Hang your head in shame. So, yeah, Iron Giant, he lights up. And it's so simple. And look, it's much smaller. It is a much smaller thing than something huge. And less than $100. That is correct. That is correct. So now he's in his striker pose, hands on hip. I like that. I like that. He's like sassy. But we didn't get we didn't get the battle ready Iron Giant. Just so he could pose with his hands on his hips. So we are going to remove the arms and attach the instruments of destruction. Ooh, look at that. That's the one. Number 2. Oh. Gotta be, oh, that's... These pegs, they're very long. And I felt it bend as I was trying to put... Oh. That's... Like, I get why it needs to be snug. But I'm worried this is just going to bend and break off the peg. So I'm afraid of putting it any deeper than that. It should go right up to the socket. But I'm getting a lot of resistance. Try twisting it in. Nope. Just gotta muscle it. Just gotta be careful and muscle it. There you go. There you go. So here you have. So here's a range of motion. It's got a standard ball joint in the shoulders. So you've got that. Oh, you got the shoulder itself rotates, which is great. And the ball joint independently of that rotates up and down. So you have a great range of motion. Same with the elbows. So you can pose him. There we go. The leg joints as well move quite well. Oh, you can actually have them go backwards. Ankles up and down. You don't get any independent ankle movement other than up and down, but the knee joint you can twist the leg back and forth. Like the other Iron Giant fig that I got, the joints start off stiff, but they get super loose. So I'm worried. I'm worried of you know, once you pose it too many times, it loses the ability to sort of stay in place and just keep falling. But this is, for me, giant. I like that. Very cool. And he never fell into a pit. He never fell into a pit. There's... There you go. The Iron Giant and Boba Fett together again. Together again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Iron Giant cam. That's right. That's right. How do I switch to scary eyes? You just have to look. That's it. It's a little switch. See? Light goes on, light goes off. Light goes on, light goes off. Very simple. Why? There we go. Nice and happy. He needs a base. No, he's right now he's not too bad actually. Just being able to, it's not as solid as I would like it. So I'm gonna do that instead. And now I'm going to take, look at me, I'm Boba Fett. I'm the most feared bounty hunter in the galaxy. Yes, and I fell into a pit. I'm gonna keep saying that till it stops being true. Yeah. Okay, thank you so much everybody for joining me here. It's been a great night. It is currently, what time is it here? It's 6:37, which means it's 9:37. Thanks so much for joining me here in this half-assed edition of Funboxing Sundays. Next Sunday will be a full-assed edition. I'll have more time to prep. I've got lots more toys to unbox, to funbox on the Sunday. I've got some other video content that I will be working on this week because I suddenly have a little bit of spare time on my hands. Yeah, during this time of like Omicron, good Lord, it seems like it's not if, but when you're gonna get COVID. But stay safe, everybody. Again, your best protection is getting your vaccine. It will reduce the effects of COVID. And of course, you know, keep wearing a mask, keep washing your hands, stop touching your face. Stay safe, everyone. And I'm really looking forward to you again this Friday on Toying Around with Yoko McCann, with Ernie, Fallen Fett, and with Kevin Wong and myself. We're going to be recapping Book of Boba Fett on TV, and Sunday is going to be another edition of Funboxing Sunday, and I'm going to have some more of those goodies to unbox with all of you. So until then, thank you so much. Stay safe, my friends, and we will we'll talk soon. Oh my God, that was such a great ending. Such a great ending. I suddenly just realized I don't have an end card, so I'm just gonna have to pull it to this one. But in the end, take it easy. Bye. I forgot. Sorry, I just saw this. Robert Donatello, it was another huge super chat. So I'm so dumb. I'm sorry, I missed that, Robert. Thank you so much for that generous $19, $20 super chat. You were always so generous, and I'm sorry I missed that, my friend. I was too busy making fun of this is what I get for making fun of Boba Fett. Yeah, that's what you get. Shut up, Boba. Go fall in a pit. That really cut me deep. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. You already fell in. Anyways, but thank you, Robert, for that. And of course, your comment was, please don't fall in any pits. I'll do my best. I will do my best. And here we go. Captain Wreck, this is another one. Sorry, this is like the false Columbo ending, right? Okay, and I hope we can get a stream sometime less busy with your thoughts and maybe Q&A style discussion on Afterlife with the Brigade. Some of us are ghost heads too. Absolutely, absolutely. And I think that is a fantastic idea. The chats were open to the masses, actually, all subscribers today, which is great. That was done by accident, but there's something that I think is a great idea. So let's look at doing something maybe this Wednesday. Maybe this Wednesday for a members-only show. Okay. This time for real. Thank you so much, everybody. Peace out. Okay, see you.